So a warm welcome from my side. I believe that Manfred told you some stuff about the BayWa RE company. So we are a wholesaler for photovoltaics, modules, inverters, battery storage systems and stuff like this. So we are a wholesaler, but we are developing and manufacturing our own mounting system. We don't manufacture it on our own, but it's mainly produced in Germany or as well in the European countries. So that's the reason why we like to show you our own BayWa own mounting system. I'd like to start with this flat roof stuff we do have. So this is our flat roof east-west solution generation 2. Generation 2 means that we have started with our flat roof stuff in 2011 with the generation 1. It was a cross-layer system. Now we do have a single rail layer system, east-west solution, and on top of these modules you see the south-facing system. The components are nearly the same. We do have a base foot, we do have a rail in that direction. At the back we have this tube or this leg to place the modules east and west side. For the south-facing system we do have a different leg with a wind deflector at the back side. We have done wind tunnel testings when we started with our systems. So the flat roof systems came to market in 2007. HB Solar was one of the first who has such a system, and 2 years after that, in 2009, 2010, 40, 50 different systems, ballast-free systems are on the market. Some spoke about Formula 1 tests they have done in wind tunnel. They also spoke from systems where is no ballast needed. If you walk around the fair, you will find a lot of different systems, but no one speaks about ballast-free systems. Ballast-reduced systems, they are all, and the reason why that I like to give you. So our system works with a rail in that direction, 6 meter or 3 meter. We do have connectors to lengthen the rail. In that direction, for the south-facing system, we do have our wind deflectors. They are mounted to the leg at the back, overlapping to the next module with the next wind deflector. So for the east-west solution, we do have this L-formed stripe at the back, which are connected to the legs as well. So if wind comes, wind don't come kind of smooth and like to lift the array. Wind comes in peaks, and these are the critical loads. The critical loads are like to lift a module with a high suction. So if you have a partner at the left or right-hand side, at the front or at the back of a module, you can transfer the load to the next panel. You can activate the reaction to the next rails, to the next modules. So that is the reason why we do have always ballast at the corner and edge regions. Because at the right-hand side of this module, you don't have a neighbor. At the front, you don't have a neighbor. So if wind comes and like to lift up, you need ballast to keep it down. That's the reason why we don't speak about a ballast-free system. So south-facing system as well functions are the same. So we have different base troughs. It's always the same base trough, but we do have different gluing on the bottom of the rail. So as you can see, we do have a rail with pads. It's pre-assembled, delivered to the side. With pads means if the roof goes in that direction, water goes in that direction because of the building to the south, to the sun. Maybe you need to install the rails in that direction, so you will break the water direction. So that's the reason why we do have these pads, and water can go down through between these pads. We do have as well another rail, the same rail with another PE stripe glued on the bottom. So different solutions, nearly the same parts. Our flat roof system for maybe bigger buildings with big roof space, and another topic I like to show you is the trapezoidal solutions we do have, as you can see right over there. So we do have a system which works without clamps. It works with an insertion rail, as you can see here. The modules mounted in landscape as well in portrait is possible. So we use these brackets. We fix it directly with a self-tapping screw, with an approved screw directly to the trapezoidal metal sheet. Then you can fix in the modules. There's no need for a clamp. Yeah? A very fast installation, often used if you have smaller buildings. We can use the insertion rail as well for tile roofs, so it have to look perfect with black modules, black rails. Looks great. So we do have as well a clamping system. So the clamping system works as well for portrait and landscape installation. Different profiles are needed. As you can see here, we do have a C-rail 4.7. 4.7 means the height from the profile. We do have as well, we have one head, now we have it back again. We do have as well a C24 rail, a bit smaller, so if you have big projects, less material, less cost, maybe it could be interesting. For projects where the ventilation at the backside of the modules is important, it does make sense to use a higher profile. Yeah? So different solutions, the same orientation of the modules, but different efforts of the clients. We can use as well this C24 rail for portrait installation. As you can see, the rail is punched with these holes. It's pre-assembled and glued with these EPDM pads at the back, and it have to be mounted in that way that you can connect always two crests of the trapezoidal. So it fits to all dimensions of the trapezoidals, from 187 mil up to 303 mil, for example. It's pre-assembled with this EPDM stripe at the back. There's no cutting needed on site. If you like to have a part list, for example, or you like to know the costs, we do have a planning tool. It's called Solar Planet, as you can see right over there. You have to create your account, then you can log in. It's for free. It's a web-based tool which you can use. You have to fill in the values for the roof, the height of the building, the length, the inclination of the roof itself. You have to choose a module. We do have implemented all the modules we do have in our portfolio, but you can use as well your own modules. You can create your own module, and then you have to type in your zip code, and the wind and snow loads for the area you are will be calculated automatically. So all over Europe, most of the countries in Europe we do have implemented. It's also possible to give the values for wind and snow loads for region or for countries into the software if there is no country standard in the software implemented. So you can type in the values. So after a click, the static calculations will be calculated automatically. You will get the part list and the rough price estimation to see what happens behind. Yeah? So these are the two topics I'd like to show you. We do have solutions for nearly all sloped roofs and as well flat roofs. We do have hanger bolts, for example, purlins in wood or steel for these corrugated sheets. We do have clamps for seamed roofs, rounded seam or standing seam, and solution as well for tiled roofs. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. If not, I'd like to thank you for your time, and I hope that you will enjoy the day, the warm day in Munich.